on Nova 100.
Jace, we're about 50 days now from the next US presidential election, but the race was, I guess you could say, turned on its head overnight following the debate between Kamala Harris and the Don, Donald Trump.
We'd all been waiting for that, hadn't we?
Yeah.
Now, there was a clear winner in many people's eyes. Although Donald Trump sort of thought he might have jagged a win, according to this grab.
Mr. President, what would you give yourself out of 10?
Pretty close to a 10. That was our best debate.
Oh, pretty close to a 10.
He's delusional. That was Ali Petrowski, my friend and colleague from the Nine Network, US correspondent extraordinaire. She was in the spin room, monitoring all things reaction.
You had your work cut out for you. Morning, Ali.
Ali, lots of spin.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Look, I mean, he spun it, didn't he? He was quite believable. I mean, I believed him in that moment, and he truly seemed to believe that he won. The rest of America, though, I can confirm, doesn't really seem to believe it, aside from maybe Fox News and Newsmax over here. I feel like that she really got under his skin and that he completely imploded, and it led to so many jaw-dropping and remarkable moments. But the one that really stuck up for me, guys, and I reckon probably is in your minds, I keep hearing it on a loop on CNN today, but it is the statement that he made that homeowners in Springfield, Ohio were having immigrants come over the border and eat their pets.
That's right. Have a listen.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
Ali, oh my goodness. I mean, you're there, right? You're in the spin room. You can hear Kamala Harris laughing in the background. What was the response from the media as those words came out of his mouth?
Loz, you know when you hear something so unbelievable that you aren't sure that you heard it right, and you kind of look at everyone, and everyone, the hundreds of people from media across the world in this spin room, were looking at each other like, He just said that, right?
Yeah, I mean,
it
even
was
the Trump supporters must have had their heads in their hand.
Well, look, I think you find if you go to some of these areas where there is some cultish support for Donald Trump in the South, in some of those really red states, they truly believe, Loz, everything that comes out of his mouth is true.
Wow.
So this is a wild conspiracy theory that has been doing the rounds. There are lots of them when it comes to immigrants. It's a hot button issue with this election. There's lots of them on abortion, lots of these conspiracy theories, lots on immigration. But this has certainly got to be the wildest. But it was one of just many moments when Donald Trump just appeared to completely unravel. I think Kamala Harris, the prosecutor, really came in and played a pretty amazing game and treated it like a courtroom.
Ali, you got a young family. You're living over there. You posted there for Channel 9. We've chatted with a few Americans in the last couple of months, and they've said a lot of their family and friends are actually getting out in the lead up to the election just because of the feeling, of not being safe. After last night, do you feel that mood has shifted?
Look, I feel like the mood shifted immediately when Kamala Harris became the nominee, Jace, I've got to say.
Right.
There was a real honeymoon period, a real sugar rush, a complete mood change. From the moment Joe Biden announced that he was stepping down. There is a shift, but whether that translates into people in the undecided category, in those key 6 or 7 battleground states that always seem to decide US elections and have for decades, I don't know what the mood is with them, and neither does any media outlet in the United States. It's really difficult to tell. The Democratic Party is on a high. They feel like they have an amazing candidate. She's presenting well. She defeated Donald Trump in that debate last night, well and truly in most people's eyes. But the fact of the matter is, just because you win a debate doesn't mean you go on.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy, though? We're still sitting here going, there's a really good chance he could win.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, it's crazy.
Well, Hillary Clinton knows that all too well. She dominated him in a debate sense and was the overwhelming favourite to defeat Donald Trump all those years ago. Hey,
sorry. Sorry, Clint, go ahead.
Sorry,
We're running a smooth ship here this morning, Ali.
Hey, Ali, I've got a name for you, and I want to know if it's a game changer. Taylor Swift.
Oh, 100% a game changer, and she's already that announcement was so huge. Both sides, Clint, had been lobbying for her to get on board. Donald Trump had even been, I don't know if you guys have seen this on socials, but he had been putting out these AI-generated images looking
Donald.
like Swift had supported him. Exactly. So she's come out last night. She's done her crazy childless cat lady post, which just what a work of art in terms of amazing publicity. She and her marketing team absolutely nailed that. But this morning, Trump was asked about this. He was dialing into Fox and Friends, his favourite show on Fox News, and he was asked, hey, what do you make of this endorsement? And he said, I never liked Taylor Swift anyway. It's actually just going to damage her. You know, she's the one that's going to be affected by this because essentially, you know, the MAGA crowd and the Republicans aren't going to buy her album. I don't think that's true. Elon Musk seems to be worried too, guys, because he put out a really creepy tweet. Have you seen
creepy
it?
Elon.
It's really
What's
weird.
Elon done?
What's he said?
It was something along the lines, and I am paraphrasing here, but your listeners can go and check this out. But he said, "Okay, Taylor, you win. I'll happily have your babies and look after your cat." Really.
Oh,
Like-
Elon Musk needs to get off Twitter or X or whatever it's
Well,
called
he owns
now.
it, so he can do what he
He
wants.
should get off
Yeah.
it, though.
Yeah. Wow.
super creepy.
Al-
But,
Well, Ali, you are doing
Will she change the election? Potentially.
You are doing a great job over there. We love watching you on
Yeah.
Channel 9. Thanks for joining
Ali?
us this morning, Ali.
Who wins?
In all honesty, the polls are deadlocked. I don't think the debate will change too much because I don't think it will have an impact on the undecided. I don't know if they really even watched or listened last night. It's a coin flip, and I mean that. My gut tells me Kamala Harris right now. But look, we're still a good 6, 7, 8 weeks out from
I was
this
about to
election. And what normally happens, there's always an October surprise. There's always
Yeah.
a twist, and there's been so many twists in this campaign already. I am not prepared to call it and make a fool of myself.
A lot can happen in a couple of weeks, especially
can.
when it involves Trump.
Gonna be a good day. Jason Lauren. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.